All right, these notes are how to make the passé composé avec être. And we did talk about this the last couple days before school ended, but this video is just to help review that a little bit, especially if you're in my 8th grade class. I think it's going to be very beneficial to maybe print these notes out. There is a Google Doc shared in the Schoology folder for this week containing these notes, and to fill those in along with this video. Or even just watching this video is going to help you review that, because this is kind of a complicated topic, and I wish we'd had more time with it, but here we are. So, le passé composé avec être. So, we learned this a long time ago. The most usual helping verb used in the past tense in French, the one that we've been using for a few months, we're very good at it, is avoir. And in French, you almost always use avoir, to have, to say what you've done in the past. Like, I have eaten a sandwich. We have watched a movie. That is very, very the most common verb that you use. However, there are 17 verbs, some of them, that use être, to be, as the helping verb. And of course, we also know like the reflexive verbs do that as well. These verbs are known as the Dr. Mrs. Vandertramp verbs. And this is an acronym that shows, like, each letter stands for a verb. Like, this is devenir, this is revenir, stands for a verb that uses être as a helping verb in the past tense. And those are actually on that half sheet I passed out right before we left, which is also in a Google Doc form on the Schoology page. So, in addition to using être as the helping verb, these 17 verbs, these verbs must also agree in number and gender with the subject with their past participle. I'm sorry, their past participles must agree in number and gender with their subject. So, for example, with avoir, it doesn't matter who is doing the thing. So, for example, to say I watched TV, c'est j'ai regardé la télé. She watched TV, c'est elle a regardé la télé. Or to say we watched TV, c'est nous avons regardé la télé. And you'll notice, regardless of the gender or the plurality of the subject, I did it, she did it, we did it, it's always regarder. It doesn't matter. The past participle is always the same. But with être, you have to do this agreement thing in number and gender with the past participle. So to say she went to the library, for example, there's the base past participle, but because we have to have this agreement with the gender, and it's she went to the library, c'est elle est allée à la bibliothèque. To say he went to the library, it's il est allé à la bibliothèque, just one E, because we're talking about a male type person. And then to say we went to the library, it's nous sommes allés avec S, because it is plural. So you can see with these past participles, when we use être, you have to have this agreement, but only when you use être. Now we're going to practice, so you could totally pause the video here and try these out for yourself, or you could follow along with me. To say I went to school, by the way, these all use être, these all happen to use être as a helping verb, and they are all on that half sheet of notes. So to say I went to school, we have our conjugation of être, je suis allée. And then if I'm doing this for myself, I'm a lady, so I'm going to add a second E. So it'd be je suis allée à l'école. Number 2, she arrived at the cafe would be elle est. We have a conjugation of être, arrivée. And then because it's she, we need our second E to make it agree. Elle est arrivée au café. Awesome. And then number 3, we came to the cafe. It's a group of males and females. So it'd be nous sommes. So again, we're using être. And then came. So again, if you want to reference that half sheet, the past participle of venir is venu. And then we have to add our S, right? Because it's we. Nous sommes venus au café. We came to the cafe. And then finally, to say they fell, another one that uses être, would be elles. Our conjugation of être is sont. And then to say to fall is tomber. And then our past participle looks like that, c'est tomber. But then because it's plural and feminine, we did our second E and we did an S.